Oh, yeah, Thursday back upon us yet again. It's been some gum. Yep, for the pulls this past week. Kicked in many new packs to the Boxo Jank. They're on the list. So we're going to shuffle and we're just going to see how I get punished this week or how everybody's going to enjoy it this week. So we spin. We got some sound. And coming up, is it? Ooh, no gum, but I'm definitely looking forward to this. We got some interesting antique car packs coming up. Car pack, I should say. Show me the car pack.
I would like to officially apologize for the car pack joke. That was, I went for the low-hanging fruit on that one. And sometimes you got to. All right, moving on. Box of Jank getting filled. Now we're looking for antique cars. We do have muscle cars, but they are two separate entities. Nope, that's Doom. No, that's going to be fun. All right, come on. Power Rangers, Doom Hockey, Bill and Ted. Come on. I know it's in here. It's got to be in here. No. I think this might be the longest we've ever searched. Aha! There we go. Yes. Move the box. Reveal the official mascots of Jank Pack Thursday. We got Stick of Gum from a surfer. And I don't know. I need to think of a good name for that. Janky Legs? Nah, I don't know. But we got the power of Susan the Goose, which is why it's just a pack of cards between Susan the Goose and the Stick of Gum. Yeah, there's no gum for me. Hee 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 hee. Oh, I know, Leroy. It's okay. But we have this pack, which came from a friend of mine. She's the same one that also sent the Craftsman cards, which are still hiding in the box. But we have antique cars from Panini. So what do we have? The first collector edition. What year? Panini Canada. Relive the splendor of the past. Collect all your favorite 100 unique antique cars. Wow, I'm reading good. 1886 to 1950. I'm curious. I'm very curious. Actually, I'm very curious to see if we can even get into the pack. Well, there we got into the pack. And it's relatively salvageable. So we're going to go in antique cars. Back in the day when cars cost nothing, weighed 45 million pounds, and got about 3 gallons to the mile. But those are the days. Pack onto the stack. If anybody wants any of those random packs I have, please let me know. And we start off with, well, this is a funny-looking car. Gianni Agnelli. Oh, it's number 1. Gianni Agnelli was full of enthusiasm for motor mechanics. He wanted to join a group of nobles who wanted to build the first Italian automobile, but the group was soon dissolved and Agnelli was left in full control of the new company. Agnelli adopted Henry Ford's revolutionary methods at his own company. Gianni Agnelli, son of Giovanni Agnelli, followed his father at the helm of the company that made Fiat the largest automobile manufacturer. Oh, okay. So go Fiat. I've been seeing a lot more of the Fiat 500s around. But now we get into the actual cars. Oh, just look. They're not going to take time to make anything like that. The Duesenberg J. Murphy convertible sedan from 1930. There we go. Look at that. Max speed, 116 miles an hour. Yeah, off a cliff maybe. Engine L8. What was L? I don't remember. 426.9, 265 horsepower in 1930? Wow. Price in 1930, $17,950. The price of the Duesenberg chassis ranged between... Oh, that's right, because this was in the older days with the higher end cars. What you would do is you would buy just the frame and the chassis, and then the body you would have to go to a coach builder, and then they would actually put the frame or the shell of it on there. Really cool. Never going to see that again. What in the world? The Simplex 90 Tourabout from 1911. I've never heard of that. An L4 90 horsepower, max speed NA. And that's, nobody probably wrote it down. 6,250 in 1911. The Simplex was one of the most renowned cars of its period. Production lasted from 1907 to 1919. That's a long time. And I have never heard of it. If anybody in the comments is a bigger antique car buff than I, please let me know. But these are beautiful cars. Oh, here we go. That doesn't scream 1930 Chicago gangster. I don't know what does. The Cadillac 452C convertible Victoria from 1933. A V16, 452 cubic inch, 165 horsepower. That's the thing, 90 miles an hour out of a V16 because this thing weighed about 1,700 long tons. Only made 126 at $7,500. In 1933, Cadillac was planning to build 400 of its V16 452Cs. However, production was stopped shortly after the 126th car left the production line. I wonder why. I actually don't know. I'm curious about that. Ooh, here we go. Back to the Duesenbergs and the coach builders. The Duesenberg S.J. Bowman and Schwartz Town Car. Look at that. It's one of those cars, like you see it coming down the road, you know what it is. That was the great thing about the era back then. An L8, I got to figure out what the L engine was. If anybody knows, please let me know. 420-inch, 320 to 400 horsepower, and it only got 130 miles an hour. Production, 36. The body of this 553rd Duesenberg J was built and designed by J. Herbert Newport and built by Bowman and Schwartz. Okay, so SJ is the model. Bowman and Schwartz would be the coach builders, most likely. I am having a blast. I don't know about you guys. And it's better because there's no gum. What in the world are you? The Hispano Souza J12 68 BIS Sauchik from 1937. Where do they come up with these names? V12. Wow, that's a big engine. 690 cubic inch. That is a huge engine. 220 horsepower. Well, I have never heard of this. The engine of this car was an evolution of the standard J12 9.4 liter engine. Only 120 J12 cars were built between 1931 and 1938. Again, most of these I have never heard of. Other than a few. Hispano, I don't know. Cadillac and Duesenberg I've heard of. What was the other one? Oh, the Simplex. I don't know what the Simplex is, but there we go. That's very stately looking. The 1941 Packard Super 8 180 1906 Darren convertible Victoria. God, it was like you needed a business card for your car. An L8, 5.8 liter, 160 horsepower. No idea of the max speed. $4,595. Built in limited quantities, the Darren convertible today is worth around $75,000. Well, I'm going to assume this was sometime in the 1990s, and I'm going to go ahead and assume that, it's worth a lot more than $75,000. I'd be willing to bet there's possibly even two commas in that price. And our final card, yes, this was the era of car I really started to become fascinated by cars with. The big, chunky, wide white walls, chrome dripping off of basically everywhere you could put chrome, and the faux... Actually, I don't know. In 1948, was it faux wood, or was that actual wood grain? But it's the Chrysler Town & Country from 1948. Let's see on the back. Yes, thank you. This is why you ask the questions, because the card provides. An L8 324 cubic inch, 135 horsepower. Who knows how fast? Probably not very. $3,420. Made $8,368. There you go. Note, the rear portion of the Town & Country's body, beep, 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 the wood grain, was made of real ash and mahogany wood on a steel chassis. You think, in today's era, you are ever going to find anything so magnificently put together with such care and detail as even a Chrysler Town and Country from 1948, or let's find another. Oh, the Cadillac. Well, that wasn't a coach builder, but here, just like look at like these two, the Duesenbergs, because they're the one Duesenberg, I should say. I thought I had a second. Did I not? Could have sworn I did. Oh yeah, there it is. But the fact that they would actually take them to specific people solely to make sure they looked unique. That's a thing of beauty. And that's why I used to love to go to car shows, because it was just great to see some of the awesome looking things. And these are pieces of history, and in some cases, depending on the car, pieces of art. The AMC Gremlin is not art. Never has been, never will be. Well, the power of the mascots provided me a break, but there is more doom lurking in this box. Either way, shout out to the purveyors of my mascots. Stick of gum from a surfer. We'll figure out a name for this guy, but Susan the Goose, the empress of all the jank, providing the magic, no gum, and quite a lot of beautiful looking cards. So I call this a victory. Hopefully you're all having a great week. It's almost the weekend. Tomorrow is St. Patrick's Day, and do not forget, tomorrow I think it's around 8:30 Eastern PM. Stupid time change the other day has thrown me off. Callie and Jordan Squad, the live, much anticipated live CBE live stream pack battle extravaganza. I'll be there. There's going to be a bunch of people there. Link to Callie and Jordan Squad down below. Check it out. And we will see everybody a little later on.